Hello, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Stinky Whizzleteats. This is a song about a whale. No! This is a song about being happy. That's right. It's the Happy, Happy, Joy, Joy song. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. I don't think you're happy enough. That's right. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs. Now, boys and girls, let's try it again. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. If and you ain't the granddaddy of all liars, the little critters of nature, they don't know that they're ugly. That's very funny. A fly marrying a bumblebee. I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, 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 joy, joy, joy.
Thank you for watching the Bell to Bell with Bobby Blaze YouTube channel. Super kick the like button. Let it rip in the comments. And give that subscribe button a hard punch.
Well, let's go to number 4 because this guy here got over too. Tiger Mask. He comes in at number 4 because we're good. And again, some of these guys could have been interchangeable here, but the original Tiger Mask, and I think they're up to Tiger Mask 4 now. I know I worked with one in Michinoku. He was Tiger Mask 3, and he was a tremendous performer. But yeah, Tiger Mask.
If he hadn't gotten that gimmick over that strong, then they wouldn't have continued it with other people. He was perfect for it. The fact that they sent him to every country to learn lucha in Mexico, and they sent him to England so he could learn how to work with those guys and come up with all those rivals from Mexico and from guys like Rocco from England and etc. So he could work every style, he could do everything, and he was once of a lifetime athlete. You couldn't just say we're gonna just change everything we've been doing and feature the junior heavyweights and then just put fucking Denny Brown out there, bless him. So, yeah, he was tremendously influential.
There's a lot of good footage of Tiger Mask and Dynamite Kid. And, man, I know my youngest son, I played that for him a few years ago, and it was unreal. And if you watch Tiger Mask and Dynamite in Madison Square Garden, I think from around like 1981 or 82, and there's some stuff in there that's just so far ahead of time.
When I first started wrestling, there was certain people that we would share tapes of in my wrestling school.
Tiger Mask is quite the thing over in Japan.
I remember seeing Tiger Mask for the first time.
We are no doubt looking at a most unusual athlete in Tiger Mask.
Holy moly, was I blown away. Just his agility and the way he moved. The two of them had matches that were way beyond their time. So full of high-flying maneuvers and counters and back and forth and excitement. I don't know if you can sit down and watch a Dynamite Kid Tiger Mask match and not be a wrestling fan. Just phenomenal.
The United States, I guess, or WWF at the time, they or us or we wasn't ready for it then, but the Japanese people were. They saw what he had, those kicks, those spinning back kicks, the flips. He did it all, but he did it in a way that wasn't reckless, and also he did it in a way as smooth as Rey Mysterio is in a ring. Tiger Mask, the way he did it, it was so smooth. It's just those guys are just rare. That's why they're on this list, with or without a mask. But of course, we're doing a masked men. The way they perform those moves is so smooth, and so you could compare those two, and you could put Liger in there. Those guys are athletes. their wrestlers and their performers, and they just make it look so smooth. Because anyone, you say, well, you know what, Scorpion, do a top wrist lock and then grab the rope and do a flip off of it or whatever. And the Scorpion will say, yeah. And then you can look and you kick the guy in the head or you flop down on your ass or you hurt the guy's wrist or whatever. When those guys do it, it's so just fluid motion. And it's just, I saw an arm drag. Someone sent me a video the other day, and this guy was coming off the ropes and a guy threw an arm drag. He sunk it in so deep and pulled him over. The guy taking the arm drag took such a beautiful bump. It was beautiful execution. And that's what you would see when you saw Tiger Mask. He just had this beautiful execution in a move in the ring of all the moves he performed. And that's why he's number 4 on our list of the top 10 masked men in pro wrestling.
I do want to point out, I don't know how many of our listeners and fans might be old school Nintendo nerds like I am. There was a game in the 80s called Pro Wrestling that had a bunch of pro wrestlers that had basically had their serial numbers filed off and replaced with a reasonable thereof. There was a character in there named Giant Panther that was on Tiger Mask.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like, they barely covered up the fact that he was Tiger Mask. It's, but that's how big the Tiger Mask persona or character is in Japan. Tiger Mask is the first or the only, I'm not sure which. He held the NWA light heavyweight and the WWF light heavyweight titles simultaneously.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Or junior heavyweight championship and the world junior heavyweight championship from WA. That's what it was.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And I will bet.
So that shows who's the best in the world.
Yeah.
Read the book that has the literary and wrestling worlds on fire. Pin Me, Pay Me, Have Boots Will Travel by accomplished professional wrestler Bobby Blaze Smedley. The incredible story of one man's battle to overcome all odds and realize a lifelong dream. Travel with Bobby in the ring, on the road, and around the world, including inside stories from WWE, WCW, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and more. Forward to the book written by Jim Cornette. Buy your copy of Pin Me, Pay Me, Have Boots Will Travel on Amazon.com today.